Why are you wearing the same skin as Enzo? As my friend Enzo Monkey. Yeah, that's his YouTube name. Oh, it's in 5 minutes. The mini event's in 5 minutes, I think.
What's up?
Yosha!
Riley didn't know who you were. It said Duke. You got a YouTube channel? Pull it up.
Yosha!
Duke VR and somehow.
You gotta send the URL, definitely. You gotta send the URL. Or the link. It's in 5 minutes. It's in 5 minutes. The pipeline's gonna extend in like 5 minutes. Hold on, where is
Yeah.
Oh no, I think it's...
Riley, you have chair?
I bet it's somewhere over there.
Are we live on YouTube?
Yeah, we're not live on Twitch, we're live on YouTube.
I ain't gonna say that. No. What? I'll tell you later. What? I would get canceled if I told you.
It's really Twitter that cancels people, not YouTube or Twitch. Just like Twitch, like Twitter starts all of the drama and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's in 3 minutes. It's in 3 minutes, bro. It's in 3 minutes. Oh wait, why am I going? Okay, why am I going crazy over a pipe extending?
It is.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
I'm going crazy over a pipe extending.
Pipe. Go. Extending.
I'm going crazy over a pipe extending.
Ah, it's extending.
It's extending, chat. Where?
Whoa, buddy.
Where is it at, actually? I'm trying to find it. It's gotta be somewhere.
I fought it. It tickled. My butt.
Ew! Bro.
Am I canceled?
No. No. A lot of people are just gonna call you weird.
It tickled.
Oh wait, I found it. I think I found it. Wait, hold on, let me see. No, I did not find it. It's somewhere else, sadly. Where is the location at?
Oh. Your mother. Not you, Cooper. I was talking to Riley.
Where? Fortnite boat event countdown. So I think it's no, it's it might be near the boat. I don't know. Did you find it yet?
From what?
The pipe.
Nope.
Dude, I think the 7's gonna come back. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think they're gonna bring on the Fortnite storyline back, which is one of the only reasons why I liked Fortnite in the first place.
Me and Cooper and you can play drop after this match. They said they're bringing back some.
Yeah, they're bringing back the OG storyline, I think.
The OG storyline. I don't even think Riley knows what we're talking about.
Y'all guys were, so, Liam, remember like all the Fortnite live events and stuff, like the old, like the
Yeah.
ones before Chapter 5. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I think they're kind of gonna bring that concept back, but
I love the live events. They were so much fun.
like like just waiting for the anticipation.
Yes, they were so much fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm live streaming for. I watched all of the events basically, except the cube, except the end from Chapter 2. Not and none of the event. Oh, I gotta update my drivers. I forgot about that. Oh no, I'm gonna lag so bad. Oh, it's not. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What was supposed to happen?
No, I think it was a very rough estimate. It's not happening yet. It was just some pipe that was extending, and then after that, like, something would happen, I guess. Like, after it completes. Oh, nothing's happening on that screen.
Where'd your teammate go, buddy? You're canceled.
Oh no, have you ever seen the memes about Twitter? Oh no, they will cancel you for anything. Like if you have a little bit of wrong hair on your Animal Crossing character, they will cancel you for it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not.
Are they that strict?
No, like that's just how petty they are. Basically, some Twitter users are. Not all of them though. Like,
Guess how many problems I got yesterday?
How many?
4 in a row.
So I only have 9.
And guess what? I was in reloads.
Ain't no way.
It was pretty good.
why is it like, bro? I need to update my drivers so bad. My computer's drivers are just begging to be updated right. I think this might be the ship. No, it's not the ship. Yeah, it might be. I think this might be the ship of the resistance against Megalodon. Yo!
CJ Cooper. You might want to run.
I can't run with all this lag.
Got like all the skins in the world, but they somehow don't have my local skins.
I couldn't.
Nah, I'm gonna leave this match and do something real quick. I'm gonna like exit Fortnite. I'll join right back when this all finishes. So yeah.
I'm canceled.
For what?
Screaming. They're sending me back to the lobby. Of course you get in a match as soon as I want to join your party.
I'm not losing this round, brother.
Why? Because you got a victory crown?
Yeah.
Just return to lobby. You'll still have it.
I will?
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty sure you will.
You know,
I'm gonna beat you.
you know what 720p resolution is not that. You know what 720p resolution is not that. You know what
Oh my gosh.
720p resolution is not that bad.
I need some milk.
What?
Cooper. I lost my victory crown.
No, you did. We can get you another one.
Let's see how many clown wings I have.
Clown went away.
I got 6 clown wings.
Oh, I have 7. No, I might have 6. Hold up. I have 6. Lincoln has 9.
Do you
That's
think?
not okay.
Wait, do y'all actually think an event's gonna happen today?
Maybe.
Maybe we are just streaming for no reason. Who cares?
Is anyone watching?
Let me check.
What up? What are we wetting up? What are we? Does the second hole still hurt?
No, there's no one watching.
Okay.
It's because we started like a couple minutes ago. That's because we like started just a couple minutes ago.
She's trying to break my finger, Cooper. 5 freaky weekity text messages.
Dude, why are they just... I bet this dude might just be clickbaiting, I don't know. You know what, we're just gonna stay in the game anyway. I do not care.
I never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize. Are you ready?
Who is Pickles? Who is Pickles Sove or whatever?
Raleigh.
Pickles is my nickname.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make
Oh, I
your
think the
daughter
pipe
cry.
already did oh wait, the
What?
pipe did extend! Oh wait, the pipe's like slowly extending, so it's gonna extend in like an hour. It's gonna extend like in an hour.
Ooh, my ping.
My ping is crazy.
How bad is your ping?
Oh, it's rough. It was like I was glitching out for a second.
Maybe that's why. Maybe my reach. Something's wrong with my reach. Whatever. No, my ping is only 21.
Holy crap. Mine, I keep lagging.
I'm lagging so bad.
Is that? Oh wait, so it isn't just me. No, because my ping is not bad. It's only 21. Wait a second. Why is it 21? That sounds like a thing from like 2017 or something. What's 9 plus 10? What's 9 plus
It's
10?
19.
What's 9 plus 10?
19.
No. It's 21. Do y'all guys hop on Fortnite every day?
Me and Riley rarely play together.
Really?
I play with my friends.
I rarely even play the game as a whole. I only play at the end of the season.
Yeah, I was dipping.
I actually only play at an end of the chapter because that's when the Fortnite live events usually happen. And if this chapter ends without a Fortnite live event, I'm literally uninstalling Fortnite and deleting my Epic account.
GG's in the chat. Wow! I hate snipers.
I love sniping.
Yo!
Brother.
Brother, Oh, 2,000 XP. I love that XP.
Cooper fact. Hey, your mother.
I love that XP.
Hey, Cooper.
I I love that extreme chat. I'm on.
He's okay. Not as good as me.
You sound like Jackson.
Never meant to make Cooper cry. Who's you coming after? Stop pranking! Two can play that game. Did he die? Oh, you were just stupid!
What do you mean the dog? I was trying to hit you in the head! I was trying to hit you in the head!
What?
What the hell?
I've got it.
Okay.
I was blowing his head off. I was like, pew, 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 pew.
I hope you know I didn't mean to talk
It looked like that.
It was elegant.
Did you blow yourself up?
No. Accidentally went in the storm. It's not working. It's not working. Dragon Ball Legends.
Oh, I was running in red.
Oh, I'm gonna get some of that XP. 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 Oh my goodness, I'm gonna. I'm level 100 on Fortnite because I play that game every day.
Jamming, brother. Ups.
Cooper, look at my head.
What?
Never mind. Stop crashing out, Riley.
What?
You're crashing out.
What happened?
I'm about to.
I don't even know where you're at. I see you. You think you're funny. Huh.
Keep glitching.
After this round, I'm probably going to take a massive shit. I found
You're dead. No, but it was close. CJ Austin, where did you go? He's a bird! Caw-caw, caw-caw. Aim, son! Aim, son!
Dude, I am lagging right now.
Cooper, did you see I got a haircut? Yeah. What hurts? Oh, it is what you do. I'm texting my friend. That's a day. It's Danny. Dyslexic. I am dyslexic.
Oh, I accidentally joined someone's team. How do I respawn? Oh no, how do I respawn? How do I respawn? How do I get out
It's
of
okay, Cooper. We're just going against Leo.
How do I go into I do my own thing.
Why is everyone's like skin here red except for mine?
Just because.
Just
Wait, who's in here? Who's in here?
Tell me Danny's gonna join.
Oh,
I was about
Lincoln.
to say.
Lincoln's here. Lincoln's here. If I lose to this, don't blame me. Blame my computer for lagging. Is y'all's game lagging? Is y'all's game lagging too?
A little bit.
For some reason, there's no high settings on. For some reason, when I played Fortnite on Switch, I was wondering why there was no epic settings.
Lincoln, why?
He's already dead.
Where even are you?
What is going on? I love hearing people rage. It's so funny.
Oh, that's you. Look at Lincoln in his little bird high. America! Ooh. Y'all are all three on the same team. I had a shot there. Was it nasty? I've been a nasty girl, nasty, it's a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl.
I bet chat don't want to hear this, so I'm gonna mute. Okay, I'll unmute it. I bet chat did not want to hear that, even though. Well, I bet the non-existent chat didn't want to hear that.
Is somebody gonna match my freak? Somebody gonna match my nasty. I got them in the. They say I'm an athlete. Africana. You gotta admit, Liam, I'm a little bit too crazy.
Oh, one person is watching. Alright, who's... Alright.
What's up, chat?
Why does it just send me an... Oh, I'm on a team of my own. That's good. Okay. Yeah, good.
Nasty. Good.
I do everything my own way.
One watching. Oh, there's two watching.
Huh?
Look. I'm watching your live stream. Y'all aren't in yet? What the freak? Nasty girl, nasty. Did you hear about that girl that hung herself, Riley?
Oh, yeah, I did. I did, though.
That high schooler?
If I get canceled for the... I might not get canceled.
It's called a headshot!
Headshot. Peter Griffin.
How did you... I'm sorry. I promise. Sure you didn't. How are Danny's settings so slow, but he's just good at the game. I don't know how to explain that. Oh my gosh. I know I gave you a haircut. And you know I gave you a haircut.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys.
I gave you that Caillou low second fade.
Who killed me? Who killed me? Who killed me? That was so unfair.
I I apologize for that.
No, you don't.
There's no apologize. How did you build 2 walls at once?
Okay, I'm not actually angry. I'm just trying to create drama.
Is somebody gonna match my plate? Is somebody gonna match my nightstand? I got stamina. They say I'm an athlete. Dude, I'm moving so slow.
Bro, Fortnite sprinting is so goofy. Who was screaming? Who was screaming like that? Oh.
She didn't expect that.
Uh.
Up in the nasty girl. Up in the nasty, nasty, nasty. What's she excited about? She's getting her braces off in a month. That was crazy. I said, bah, 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 bah. Scooby-Doo, bah, bah.
Let's go into a team. Just go into a team.
I'm sure the cameras could hear you, and they were probably like, "What?"
Wait, how can the camera hear somebody?
Because it's smart like that. Not like that. Unlike Wally. I will fight you.
No, if that happens, I might actually I might actually switch to Google Meet and let everyone see that, because that will be goofy as crap.
I will tell Daddy that you were cursing. I was behind the wall, wasn't I?
Oh! Smash!
Who are we smashing and crashing over here?
What?
Flipped. Flip. That would be awesome clickbait, me sniping Riley in the head.
Yeah, it would. No, should I make clickbait thumbnails? Should I make clickbait thumbnails, bro?
Yeah, who is this, Lincoln?
So that I could get all the views.
God, look for who? I didn't even know where he was. That's why I was just like, what is... Riley, what are your settings on? Because, like, mine are feeling really slow right now. Can we switch real quick and see if you can... Well...
That's...
I don't think you understand how fast my settings are. Let me try them. Can you switch mine to yours? Please? Please? Get your own settings. Yes, I'm gatekeeping. For now. Because I'm still trying to find out my own settings. Oh, yeah. Look. Look. Go. Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, y'all are cooked. Yeah, Lincoln's bull carry. Huh? Why are you trying to do that?
Hey Chad, don't worry about the cracks on my face. Honestly, it's nothing much.
Mm. Okay, that's it. Come on, Bubs. What are you doing, Bub?
Storm.
You know, I'm gonna use the pen. Where's Coop?
I'm in the storm.
Yo, well, get out of it.
I'm just chilling in the storm because I'm eating right now.
Can you run out of it so I can snipe you in the face?
Yeah.
Nasty girl, nasty girl.
Penny, what are you doing? She's literally under my desk right now. My dog is under my desk.
Penny's cute.
Oh, she will eat everything though.
Hey, you got no yeah, like,
She could eat my headphones if she really, really
but
wanted
you
to.
really want to run around.
She would eat my
Tasty.
headphones if I let her.
Didn't you get a phone call yesterday saying that didn't you call your mom saying that yours broke?
My earbuds broke. My old broke from my phone and all that stuff. iPad and all that stuff. Chat, I promise I'm not an iPad kid. I use my phone and my iPad.
He is an iPad kid.
No, I'm not. I don't be looking at Skibbity Toilet 24/7. Now I don't wait. Does Lincoln look at Skibbity Toilet 24/7?
He used to.
He did. What did he say about it?
He loves Skibbity Toilet.
Does he still?
No, I don't think so.
Does he watch Linky Box?
Are you behind me? No, I don't see Jack Brown. All right.
Bro, one of my cousins watches Linky Box. He's like a little kid though.
I'm pushing all of the pixels in my screen right now. I can't just grab. That's the camera shot.
Oh wait, have y'all ever seen the have y'all ever seen teacher memes before? They're so annoying. Why are you scratching me? I promise this is not food for you.
So you're really on the perfect. Right now. That's like you opening the door when I'm in the bathroom. Were you trying to like no scope me or something? Uh, uh, uh.
Bro, why are you using weapons like that?
You hit me.
Bro, my game just froze. This has got to be the worst This has got to be the worst optimized game I've ever played. Stop!
Stop! Stop! Oh, stop! Blame the thing. Chat does not want to hear me scream. Right now, right now. I need this emote. I want to cry. Fucking pay me. Ew. Deodorant. It's dark. Yeah, it's an armpit. You idiot. My armpit doesn't get that color. Don't you go in it, Lincoln. Don't go in black. Do not go in black. Unless y'all want to be on teams. No, stop! I'm the lead. Who's party leader? Can you provide me something? I don't want him in my party. No. That's a grip. Oh, I'm dead. I'm too ill. I tried to no scope you. Oh yeah, Riley, you're screwed. Look, I'm coming for you. Babe, I don't even know where you're at. Oh, yeah. What you got? What? You still there, Cooper?
Mm-hmm.
What health were you at?
I was just doing. I was just playing the game.
Are you eating still?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been over here listening to freaking Tommy Richard.
I think the next. I think. You got two cows rolling around the map. Bro, what happened to everyone? What happened?
I didn't mean to leave. Did you knock me?
Huh?
Did you knock my builds?
you got off the game or something.
No, I was
No?
still in the game. I just never got off the call though. What is you? Fat cow. But you guys know that. Is anyone in the stream?
I know, I don't think so.
Does someone randomly pop in every once in a while?
I just pop in randomly.
But you got no like me. Trust me. That was like the easiest dub I've ever got. And then y'all thought y'all could knock my builds. I pretty much ran down. What color are you in?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in black.
Alright, I'm coming.
No. I'm modding my guns.
Leo, I see a random person, Leo.
I don't know who that is.
Bro, you can't go in and invade my base like that.
Why can't I?
Cause,
Is that against the rules?
I mean, no, but like still, I was modding my guns and all that stuff. I guess that means an easy dub. I mean, nowhere in the rules said you couldn't. So
I found you.
Oh, you stalled?
I thought what? That I could hit my shots? Ooh, yes. But you got no Thank you, missed. Freaking rolling pin. I pickaxed him! I pickaxed him! What you got? You know what that means, Lincoln? You choked. Me personally, you can. Me personally, I could never get hit shot. And then pickaxed. I could never get shot till I was like 2 health and then pickaxed.
no, the pickaxe part is kind of crazy, but the headshot part.
Don't you go in there, one?
Why didn't Riley get off?
I don't know. Riley, are you gonna get back on?
The pipe's gonna move. The pipe's gonna move again in like 16 minutes.
It is?
Yeah. I'm planning to join the Battle Royale match when it hits 10 minutes.
Alright, I will too, with you. Because, who knows, it could take us 5 minutes to get into a match.
was that?
Anything.
I'm
I'll
gonna
be
be
back.
right back. I'm gonna be right back.
But you got
Get the pick. Yeah, and then you got pickaxed.
But you got no.
Lincoln, what color are you in? Alright, now I know where you're at. Because I'm coming for you. But you got no hands, like.
Brother.
Hey there, everyone. Hi there, everyone. I like Metallica, and I'm really edgy.
That's crazy.
What's happened so far? Wait, did
I
everyone
just
leave?
went
Did
to
everyone leave, basically?
the chat.
Not the chat, the game itself.
No, we're still on.
Is Lincoln screaming?
Yes, he was raging.
Is that? Am I supposed to laugh at that?
Mm-hmm.
I think I am. I don't know.
You hit me with a freaking Twinkie, and I'm gonna hit you with my butt.
Yep.
Do not hit me one more time, and we're gonna have a problem. You hit me again.
Oh no, I might end the stream after that. And maybe just start another one, or maybe just pause it. Probably pause it. Yeah, I might pause it if y'all be fighting.
After what?
Nah, the lagging is starting to get a little bit better. Wait, we gotta go in Battle Royale. Hold on. We gotta go in Battle Royale, everyone.
Alright, I'm gonna finish this match and then we'll return in the lobby. Yeah. Okay, we can do that.
I'm gonna invite Lincoln with us too, so then he can watch it with us. Bro, is this event gonna be epic, or what if it's just another mini event?
Could be.
Like after the pipe, do you think when the pipe and stuff unites with the platform, do you think it's just gonna be another mini event and stuff?
Maybe.
Bro, if it is, I might actually get mad.
Cooper,
What?
I'll let you join me, okay?
He doesn't want to join you.
Why did he send a friend request that he wanted to join me?
I sent an invite.
I mean, yeah, that.
Yeah, I know. I want you. Yeah, I know. This is like a mini event that's getting ready to happen, I think. But I want everyone y'all to see it. Rating the
Cooper, do you
rig.
see my hero? You see my little hero?
It's Megalodon's plan. It's Megalodon's secret.
Megalodon, okay? People want to hear this stuff. Hey, Cooper. You know what you would be good in? You would be good to go in. You would be good to be a scientist. Like you know a lot.
Why is my lobby 30 FPS? I was about to say. Penny, stop.
Boom, my boy. What you got for me? What you want to chase me?
And here it says kicking at a door. You know what for? You don't know.
Bro,
I don't care. I don't know.
Me and people gonna make the best of it. Yeah, me and people made it.
Paper, are you good at gorilla tag?
kind of.
I suck at gorilla tag.
Can you even move?
No, you're not. Yeah, I can move. I'm just really bad. No, you can't. I would play right now, but my Oculus isn't connected to the internet.
I used to watch these guys later and guess what?
What?
Then because I'm not good.
No good. Does everyone?
Oh, Daddy told me to stop watching them because we're like,
What? No, you can't.
hey, I'm almost like, I'm, I'm only six, no,
Oh, I
5 more
found the
years.
pipe. I found the pipe. I think.
I could remember some.
I just hit someone 212.
Do y'all guys see the shark ship? In the distance.
Yeah,
That's
me and
that's what that's gonna be. That's probably what the event's gonna be about. Is that ship?
Liam killed him, Cooper.
Who did actually kill him? You or Luca?
We
Me.
both killed him.
Me.
We both killed him. I'll kill.
Lincoln's killed him on accident.
Oh, what's he shooting at me?
I don't know, maybe he made him mad. I done eliminated a whole squad.
Yo, we're driving a Tesla, guys. Why does this game keep on freezing? Is it probably because
Probably. But you.
Cooper, get out of it. It's going to explode in a few minutes.
why?
Lincoln don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it is gonna explode in a few minutes.
Yeah, after the pipe straight.
Here, get my new one, Cooper.
Did y'all find people?
That was the freaking wrong. I don't know for help.
I'm sure you don't.
I did keep on freezing.
You can't even no PC. Dang, 6 kills is crazy. Here's your med kit. Where's the pipe at, Coop?
Do y'all guys have a
Up there,
game? Do y'all guys play a game called Fall Guys?
Yes.
No.
No, I'll play something.
Cooper, I got your med kit, okay? Here, Cooper. Oh my bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Leo, people are shooting at you.
That's okay.
Hold whoa.
I'ma kill you. I'ma kill him. I'ma kill them. Yeah, poop.
Leo, can you fix the people? Can I ask for the salt? Now it's difficult.
Lincoln, what do you want? Oh, I ran into school. What do you want to ask him?
Don't get my ball. I got get some. Don't get my ball.
Lincoln, shut up.
Cooper, get my ball.
Y'all both getting off or something? Y'all see me on Top G.
I gave Cooper a gift. I gave him a soundtrack. Cooper, I gave you a soundtrack. It's right there.
I really think you don't care.
That's a green. You are have all the same level. What's the label?
I
Did
know,
the
but I'm
Metallica
not-
concert happen yet?
I have no idea.
We're going to come to the stadium. That's the stadium.
I don't recommend it. There's no reason.
It's fine. Me and Cooper got on top, so. And we got players on top. Sorry, Cooper.
I didn't kill no one.
That was a good ball.
Hey, what the world? No game! You don't have it. You don't have what it takes. Yes, it was like 20.
You know, they're like super on coffee.
Lincoln, I don't know.
People like
Lincoln, no one cares about your gloves. He doesn't care about your gloves.
My game froze. My game froze again. Gosh, what is wrong with this game today? It keeps on freezing and all that stuff. What? What is it? What is it?
If you find them purple balls, I'm telling you that they shoot bowlers, okay?
I don't know.
Don't listen on him.
I know the glove is good. I know the glove is good. I know the glove is good, but my computer, Fortnite kept on freezing.
Yeah, I saw you like froze for a second.
How do you fix that? Is that happening to y'all too?
No,
Mine is.
that hasn't been mine. Only a couple.
That's because you play the game.
What? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day.
Exactly. You play every single day, all day. Yeah, but I only play about 30 minutes a day.
I got trouble with them.
Hold on, I'm gonna go run around in my house a little bit, chat.
Stop! That one's messing. Give me freaking noise.
Give me the knife.
I want that thing. You want fine. Stop! Hey! Stop! You're not supposed to stop me! Listen. Stop! Help! Stop! I will throw we don't want to see. Stop. Stop. Please stop. I'm trying to get this black ball. I'm trying to hit this black ball.
I love you. Hey, Riley.
Okay, y'all, I'm ready to hang up. Why is no one talking?
Goober.
What and who
You
is?
said why is no one
Who said that?
talking? We got players. Yeah.
Never gonna let you down.
Pipper, are you there?
Hold on one sec.
Are we in a game?
Yeah, we're in a game. Hold on one sec.
This is a near death experience. What a butt. I'm a be over. Cooper likes dancing with girls.
Oh, hey.
Cooper, I know who you danced with. Cooper. Cooper. But bro, if you don't answer me.
We're in a game.
Yeah, you're not.
Come help me.
Dude,
Come help me. You're up and down. Damn thieves.
no, you're cooked.
Mama was saying cooking. Your mom.
Do what?
Your mom.
Oh,
Your mom.
yeah, I'm doing what you said. So I what you want me to do?
Nope.
Fine.
Because I don't care.
Hey. You can tell I don't think you need to.
Cooper. Cooper.
Yo,
Cooper!
what is it? What is it?
You let me die like that?
I was doing this.
Nice, okay. Oh wait, you got my Uber. Lincoln, you better come on.
Did
Storm's
my game froze again for a couple of seconds.
coming. Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Why? It's why do I got you?
I might actually need to put my settings on low. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, actually.
I gotta go pick up Cooper.
I'm in a cyber truck.
Oh,
Cooper, I'm coming to get you.
Okay.
Cooper, get in my truck. Cooper, get in mine. I'm already here.
Y'all
I
both?
need to customize my settings.
Cooper, get out, get out, get out. Get out, Cooper, I'm coming.
Cooper, go.
Get out and get in mine. Get in mine, get in mine.
No.
Cooper, get in mine. Get in mine, get out and get in my cyber truck.
No, Cooper, no. Cooper, not.
I'm doing some.
My problem. Damn, you can handle it.
And I will.
Actually, no, I'm gonna put it to.
You gonna get my car now?
Oh, we're already home. Oh, Liam, you're all the way up there. Oh, you're all the way.
Look, it's shut up. No one cares.
I'm down.
Oh, I guess you're down.
I'm near pistol.
Man, I won't be able to because my computer keeps on freezing. Hold on 1 second. 1 sec.
Then hate people, Lincoln. Gosh, no one cares. The only reason he hates people because he's bad.
Wait, is your ping real high? Dude, is your ping real high? Liam.
Not anymore, it was.
Well, I mean, it might still. Do you have that like a Wi-Fi symbol, but it says down?
No.
Okay. It's not.
Did you leave the game?
Oh, but I'm gonna press that optimize button right there. There we go.
You left the whole game.
There we go. I left the game to mess around. I left the game for my settings and stuff. Cause I got tired of that freezing. Sorry about that.
Very good.
Did you get those freezes on your Switch?
Every once in a while,
This game is just unoptimized. Why am I still getting these stutters? It's a lot better than before, so I like it.
I got Lincoln's reboot. I just don't know if I'm gonna reboot him or not.
Yo, I think it moved again.
Already?
And it's gonna move again in like 33 minutes. Chat, should we play something else in the meantime? Like some other game or whatever?
Like one other game mode? Like another game mode?
Yeah, or in like just another game entirely. Yo, do you have Yo, Liam, do you got Fall Guys on your Switch? Do you have Rocket League?
No, I don't have. They have it on Fortnite.
No,
We can play Rocket.
the actual Rocket League is a lot different from the one in Fortnite. You don't race in the actual Rocket League. It's kind of fun, but it's like that so it's a lot like soccer ball but with cars.
Mm. ID 999. He did. 999 crap. I did. 999.
Damn, why haven't you rebooted me?
Cause you weren't in here.
I wasn't in this game.
No, you weren't in the room. And I definitely want about to reboot you so you could just sit there and die again.
Well, don't. Can he go reboot me? Damn.
Maybe in a second.
Oh, you're probably good for that. Were you leaving that for me?
At the goal?
Huh?
The goal?
Yeah. You were leaving me for.
I was just getting.
Huh?
I was just trying to get full.
It's okay.
I know it is. It better be.
No.
Yeah.
Go. Leon, go. Leon, Leon.
Lincoln, please be quiet.
Go down. You said Buster.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Come see. We can listen. Leon. I think we're back in the game. Well, I'm waiting on playing or not. Leon. Leon.
What?
Are you playing?
Yes.
The one. You gotta be glad that I promised you. Leon. You're telling me to do my homework. Leon.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Cooper,
Where's Liam at?
I'm right here.
I just left so then I could take a break from Fortnite for a couple minutes.
Alright, and then it was like.
Ow!
Come on, babe, I found a weapon over here. It's a shotgun.
I don't need to come over here. I done found a bunch of guns.
Wait, why did you jump down there? Why did you jump out? Tell Cooper I found a weapon. Cooper, I found Jack. Big Donald. No, Cooper, I found Jack.
Lincoln, I really think that Cooper doesn't care. Did y'all find people?
Yeah, come up with that foot.
Okay, well, if you die, I'm not coming to get you. Cooper. No, I'm good.
There's a lot of weapons up here.
Should I leave the game
Not unless you glitched.
in? No, y'all, I'm gonna hop off Fortnite. I'll hop off Fortnite for a little while, but the live will still be going.
Shut up,
Waiting
Lord.
room, waiting room.
Stop!
Oh,
Oh, you missed me!
The sun is yellow, or is it? You're used to seeing a happy yellow circle floating in a blue sky, but that's
When it comes to gaming, there are many things that people find scary, but probably the biggest thing that people find scary is cancellations. Cancellations can happen for many reasons and can happen to any franchise, but very few rival the astonishing amount of cancellations that Sonic the Hedgehog has under his belt. And that's what today is all about. So sit back and relax and get ready to spin dash, because today we're taking on the director's cut of every single Cancel Sonic project that there has ever been. Okay, before we jump right into this, I want to make a few things known, starting with the fact that this is the director's cut edition of every Cancel Sonic project. I already released a video detailing every Cancel Sonic project, and I missed several titles and made several mistakes in that video, so this is the director's cut that will fix the vast majority of those mistakes, add a whole bunch of new information, and maybe even add a few extra sections. So stay through the whole thing, trust me, there is new stuff to be seen. Secondly, this video is not meant to be a deep dive into every game. I will spend a little more time on some projects in the director's cut version, but this is just meant to be a light showcase of everything here. Now, with all that said, this is going to be a beefy video, and we have an entire truckload of projects to get through, so let's not waste any more time. And to start us off, we have Sonic 3 Plus, which has also been known by the name Sonic 3 Limited Edition. Sonic 3 Plus was meant to be the full combined version of both Sonic 3 and Knuckles, as originally these games were meant to be one full package but ended up getting split during development due to different deadlines and time constraints. So because of this, the games were split into 2 cartridges, and this led to the birth of lock-on technology, which was specifically put into the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge. This cartridge had the capacity to lock onto different Sonic carts to add a little bit of extra content to them. However, when being added to Sonic 3, it created the full-blown experience that was originally intended for these games, that being Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now, none of that information is really new, a lot of people already know that, but what you might not know is that originally Sega was going to go back and recombine these games into one full cartridge, under the game title, Sonic 3 Plus. This cartridge was meant to be a bit of a cheaper option, as well as the definitive way to play both of these titles, and several prototypes of this game does exist, and can be found online. We also know that this game exists because it was referenced several times in a few magazines, specifically the Sega magazine and the Famitsu magazine. Now, obviously, this never came to be, so the project ended up getting cancelled for one reason or another. However, that is not where the story ends, and you'll find that to be a bit of a running theme on this list. Like I mentioned previously, the Sonic 3 Plus prototypes was preserved, and you can play them right now online. The prototypes are actually really well put together and pretty much near full experiences. But fans took things one step further. A project was started called Sonic 3 Complete, which was meant to take these prototypes, fix them up, and create the definitive experience of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, having both games combined into one full experience. And nowadays, you can easily go online and find Sonic 3 Complete and play it to your heart's content. And in fact, you can find several reproduction cartridges of this game, which in an odd way, kind of becomes the most official way to play Sonic 3 Plus as originally intended. Now, as awesome as that is, it obviously doesn't mean much nowadays, as we have a lot of better ways to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Specifically, we have Sonic Origins and we have Sonic 3 Air, which to me is the definitive way to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But no matter the case, it is still awesome that fans took it upon themselves to revive Sonic 3 Plus in their own way and create Sonic 3 Complete, allowing all us fans to experience this game in a near official capacity. Alright, the next game on the list is an untitled project from the Sega Technical Institute that has been aptly named by the fanbase as Sonic STI. This project was meant to be created for the Sega 32X, and it was going to feature Sonic running around in an isometric world. Now, a mock-up of this game was created by a Sega Technical Institute employee known as Chris Sen. He used 3D software and Photoshop to create this awesome mock-up of Sonic in an isometric view, featuring different paths it can take in a Green Hill-like aesthetic. And it's been highly speculated that this game, due to its isometric nature, very well could have taken inspiration from another title known as Sega Sonic, an old arcade release in Japan that came out in about 1993. And on a bit of a personal note, the manga kind of reminds me of another arcade release back in 1987 by Namco known as Pac-Man Mania, which featured Pac-Man running around in an isometric 3D maze. Now sadly, aside from this mock-up, we have no other information on this project. In fact, Sega themselves have never even mentioned that this project even existed. So what the game was truly meant to be is still a complete mystery. Though one thing that I find somewhat interesting is that this was created before the release of Sonic 3D Blast. Now what's interesting about that is that Sonic 3D Blast was Sonic's first home console isometric 3D platformer. And when comparing the mock-up and this game side by side, it looks oddly similar. Now, this is just speculation, but personally, I think that Traveler's Tales and Sonic Team might have used this mock-up as a bit of inspiration for the style and design of Sonic 3D Blast. And I also find the timing just a bit suspicious, as this pitch came out in 1993, 3 years before the release of Sonic 3D Blast in 1996. But of course, this could all just be coincidental. It's just an interesting observation I made during my research. Now, as far as what this game could have been, personally, I would like to imagine that this game would have been a mix of Sega Sonic and Pac-Man Mania's gameplay, featuring Sonic in an obviously isometric environment, having linear level design with multiple paths you can take, with each path having different hazards, collectibles, and enemies to take on. But once again, that is just speculation. We don't actually know what this title could have been. But maybe one day in the future we'll be able to learn more about this project and the original envisioning for the pitch. Now the next game on the list is one that's actually fairly well known, and that's the Sonic SatAM video game. This is going to be a spin-off to Sonic the Hedgehog made by the Sega Technical Institute for the Mega Drive. A demo of this project was being created preceding the completion of Sonic Spinball. Now thankfully this demo was preserved, and it shows a very slow-paced gameplay, with Sonic kind of going around trying to hide, almost like a stealth section. But it was stated that this was going to have fast-paced sections as well. Not to mention, this game was going to be pretty heavy when it came to story, and that was going to be a pretty big change for Sonic, at least up to this point. But as the story goes, when this demo was shown to the Sega executives, they shot it down pretty quick, and this game never got off the ground. But honestly, I can't really blame Sega for turning this one down, as I think it would have been a pretty big risk to see if this game would have actually been successful. But it's still pretty interesting to look at that we almost had a Sonic SatAM video game. Now the next entry on this list is a triple hitter, as each of these canceled titles are actually directly connected to one another during their development time. Now, before we get too deep into this next entry, I would like to preface that you should take everything I'm about to say with a pretty big spin dash worth of salt. All these games that I'm about to list did exist at one point, but how they existed and what they were originally meant to be is still up for debate. So with that said, the titles that are going to be in this portion are as follows: Sonic Crackers for the Sega Genesis, Sonic 4 for the Sega Saturn, which has also gotten the nickname Chaotix for the Sega Saturn, and finally an unnamed title that could have either been for the 32X and or the Sega Saturn. Now, all these titles are actually connected to one singular release that came out on the Sega 32X, and that game was Knuckles Chaotix. Knuckles Chaotix was the first and only major Sonic release on the 32X, and it came out in March of 1995. It featured Knuckles, Vector, Espio, Mighty, and Charmy B. However, long before Knuckles Chaotix was going to come out on the 32X and become a Knuckles spin-off, it first started its life on the Sega Genesis as a 2D Sonic title, known as Sonic Crackers. And this title was going to have Sonic and Tails be the main playable characters, and have the ring system be the main gimmick. Now thankfully there's a prototype out there right now of Sonic Crackers, and it is pretty rough around the edges, but it shows a lot of the early ideas that would eventually become Knuckles Chaotix. However, the original intention was to make a 2D Sonic game, not a Knuckles spin-off. And this idea actually persisted as development began to switch over to the Sega Saturn. And this game was essentially going to become Sonic 4 on the Sega Saturn. This title would have become the Sega Saturn's first mainline 2D Sonic game that acted as a sequel to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And of course, this Saturn title would have kept the gimmick of the tethered ring system. Now unfortunately, unlike the original build of Sonic Crackers on the Genesis that did get preserved, this Saturn 2D Sonic title never did. But aside from all that, this Sega Saturn 2D Sonic title would eventually get ported over to the 32X, as the Sega 32X didn't have any major Sonic titles to its name. So porting this title over to it was to create incentive for people to buy the 32X attachment to enjoy the next big Sonic game. However, when the shift to the 32X happened, this also caused a shift in the direction of what this game would become. Aside from the fact that the 32X didn't have any major titles to its name, the original idea for this Saturn Sonic game became so massive, and it became over budget that it had to be split into multiple parts. This would lead to one portion of the game being known as Sonic and the Chaotix, which then would inevitably be turned into Knuckles and the Chaotix. And so this game became a complete spin-off and the only Sonic branded title for the 32X. But this still leaves one very big question left up in the air. What happened to the second portion that was split off from Knuckles and the Chaotix? Well, we don't actually know. Information on this second portion of Knuckles Chaotix is extremely sparse, and the only information about it comes from interviews. But for one reason or another, this second part of Knuckles and the Chaotix ended up getting cancelled, and we have no idea what this thing was even going to be. However, that won't stop me from speculating, and I actually do have several ideas of what might have happened to the second portion of Knuckles and the Chaotix. If you go back and play the Sonic Crackers prototype, one of the only major things that never made it into Knuckles Chaotix was the isometric areas. And in the game files, there's actually an isometric view of the spin dash. So it's very likely that these isometric portions were the second part to Knuckles Chaotix. Now, funny enough, there's actually another game that fits that style, Sonic 3D Blast. Now, I've already made this connection earlier in this list, specifically when I was talking about the Sega Technical Institute canceled Sonic game. But where that was just a mock-up with Sonic in an isometric view, what we have here in Sonic Crackers is a fully playable and somewhat realized viewing of Sonic in an isometric space. So I think it's highly possible that these isometric portions for Sonic Crackers could have been repurposed or at least used as inspiration for Sonic 3D Blast's development. However, even if Sonic 3D Blast does make sense for having a connection with this lost second half of Knuckles Chaotix, there's another game with even more striking similarities, that being Sonic Labyrinth. Sonic Labyrinth was a puzzle game for the Sega Game Gear, and it saw release in October of 1995, not too long after Knuckles Chaotix. And what's really interesting is that, unlike Sonic 3D Blast, at least visually, Sonic Labyrinth looks very much like, at least visually, to the isometric sections in the original Sonic Crackers demo, which means that this is another possible outcome for the second portion of Knuckles Chaotix. Now, of course, all of this is just speculation, but you can't deny the very real possibility that Knuckles Chaotix's second portion, that ended up getting cancelled, could have been repurposed into either Sonic Labyrinth or 3D Blast. Which means that Knuckles Chaotix was actually connected to 3 different canceled games. But aside from all that, hopefully one day this Sega Saturn Sonic game will finally make its way to the internet and end up being preserved in one way or another. And on this same vein, hopefully the same thing will be done to the second lost half of Knuckles Chaotix, whatever that title was going to be. Alright, this next one's definitely obscure, as well as it doesn't really have any information on it, and was supposedly going to be made for the 32X. That being Sonic Sports. Back in March of 1995, there was an issue of Game Players that was released that actually was talking about a top secret project called Sonic Sports. This was going to be a spin-off title for the Sega 32X, featuring Sonic, Tails, Ristar, and the rest of the Sega gang, which is pretty cool. It was also said to have games like baseball, volleyball, soccer, and probably a bunch of other sports styles related to this. And funny enough, in the same article, it not only mentioned that this was made for the 32X, but specifically might have been being made as a title for the Sega Neptune, which was a canceled Sega console that was originally going to be a 32X specific console. And that's all she wrote. We really don't have any other information outside of that, so it's honestly up in the air what this game could have looked like, how it could have played, as well as what other potential it might have had. And technically, Sonic Sports has never been entirely confirmed, so definitely take this one with a pinch of salt. But it's definitely pretty cool that a Sonic Sports title might have been considered so far back as 1995, and possibly might have been being made specific for the Sega Neptune. For all we know, a ROM of this title or more information about its pitch might be in the back of Sega's vaults, but until then, we have games like Sonic at the Olympic Games to keep us company. Next up, we have a title known as Segapede, which has also been known to be called Astropede, but for the sake of consistency, I'm going to stick with the former name rather than the latter. Segapede was in development by the Sega Technical Institute between 1993 to mid-1994. Now, the original idea behind this title was that it was going to take place sometime after Sonic 2, and feature a character named Zip, who would be a robot created by Dr. Ivo Robotnik that would end up befriending Sonic. Now, this new character would have had different pods following him, each of them having their own different power-up, and you could collect more of them as you played through the game. It was also going to feature another character named Sputnik, and Sputnik was going to be someone you could hot swap between during gameplay. However, a lot of these early concepts did get canned pretty early in development, and Segapede was going to be made its own standalone title that would be separated from the Sonic universe. But even that didn't last that long, as eventually this game got cancelled by Sega by mid-1994. And looking back on it now, it is a definite shame that this spin-off never got its chance to spread its wings. But as obscure as this game is and how hard it is to find information on it, it was thankfully preserved by the main designer, Craig Stitt. Craig Stitt ended up preserving a lot of what was created for the development of Segapede, like concept art for the main character Zip, as well as level design art. But the biggest thing that he preserved was a fully working demo of Segapede. Now, this demo isn't massive by any means, it's actually relatively short, and it also uses a bunch of reused assets from Sonic 2, as, again, this game originally was going to be in the same universe as Sonic. It pretty much just features you running around, shooting baddies while collecting pods, nothing all too special. But the fact that this game still ended up getting preserved by one of the main designers is amazing, and now it's out there for any of us to enjoy and see what could have been. Okay, the next one is definitely an odd one. This was a title known as Sister Sonic. Sister Sonic was originally going to be a complete Sonic-styled remake of an old RPG title known as Popful Mail. Now, Popful Mail was created in 1991 by a company known as Nihon Falcom. And Nihon Falcom actually ended up pairing with Sega in 1992 under the title Sega Falcom. The mission behind this partnership was to re-release a lot of Nihon Falcom's previous works and give them a more international appeal. And it was originally planned to do this very thing with one of their big titles, Popful Mail, by giving it a full-blown remake under the new title, Sister Sonic. This would have pretty much been a full-blown remake featuring everything in Popful Mail in the style of Sonic the Hedgehog with assets and characters from that realm. That also included changing the main character to a Sonic character, specifically a female relative of Sonic that was going to be doubling as a bounty hunter. However, where most projects ended up getting canceled due to issues with development, this one ended up getting canceled because of fans. You see, Sega Falcom ended up receiving a whole bunch of letters from fans that didn't want Popful Mail to be re-released with a new coat of paint styled in Sonic. They wanted a full-blown faithful remake on the Sega CD. And because of this, they decided to complete the remake of Popful Mail, but without any of the Sonic assets. And because of this, sadly for Sonic fans, we wouldn't end up seeing an RPG for Sonic until the DS era with Sonic Chronicles. And at least for me, it is a definite shame. Popful Mail on the Sega CD was a whole bunch of fun, and it's a very well-made game. But honestly, if it was given the Sonic makeover, it looks like it would have been a really solid Sonic experience for everyone to enjoy. And on a personal note, if Sister Sonic ever came out, it would have been my first RPG ever. Because if I saw a Sonic game in the style of an RPG, I would have picked it up day one. But sadly, that's not the timeline we live in. However, if fans are crazy enough, maybe someone will revive the Sister Sonic project. Because all you really need to do is just replace all the assets and sprites for ones that are more based in the Sonic universe. Change some dialogue here and there, and boom, Sister Sonic is revived. So if someone really wanted to, Sister Sonic could totally make a comeback, and we could see what the original envisioning of this project would have been. But until then, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, sliding in with another spin-off, Treasure Tales. Tails has had a few games released in his own name, that being Tails Adventures and Tails Sky Patrol. But Treasure Tales is going to be Miles' first major release on the Sega Genesis. Sadly, we don't have a whole lot to go on for Treasure Tales aside from a singular screenshot, and as far as gameplay goes, all we know is that it was going to be an isometric platformer that was going to involve a lot of puzzle solving. Now, focusing on the development for a minute, Treasure Tales was pitched by the Sega Technical Institute back in around 1993. But obviously, once it was pitched, it didn't get very far in development, and that's all we actually know. A lot of the original developers of this project are pretty hazy with the memory and the details of what Treasure Tales could have been. And the only real confirmation that this game ever existed was because of an old VHS that was found that was a part of a resume put together by Stitt. Thanks to him, he was able to post a few screen captures of what Treasure Tales could have been, but that is sadly all we know. It's very unlikely we'll ever see any more information on this title be released as the years go on, but maybe if we're lucky, a fan will pick up Treasure Tales and create their own fan reimagining of what this project could have been. Alright, we finally made it to one of the most major canceled Sonic games of all time, that being Sonic Mars. Sonic Mars was originally designed for the Sega 32X. Now, we don't truly know the reasons behind its cancellation, but we do have a lot of information on Sonic Mars and what it actually ended up becoming. The gameplay would have shown a UI towards the top of the screen with Tails' icon showing your ring count and your time. And it would feature you in a massive isometric level littered with both traps, spikes, rings, and enemies to take out. Now, though the game definitely looks pretty rough around the edges, in fact the best comparison is probably to Bubsy 3D, and I honest to God never thought I'd ever say those words on this channel, but honestly, for the fact it's going to be on the 32X, to me this is actually pretty impressive. The Sega 32X was a 32-bit console, and we have seen bits and pieces of what a 3D game could have looked like. Knuckles Chaotix is a great example of this, specifically in its special stages. So having an entire game featuring a 3D space would have been super cool. almost like a separate take on the whole Sonic 3D Blast idea. Now, not only do we have screenshots of Sonic Mars, but we also have footage related to several of the original 32X demos. One of these videos actually featured Sonic running around in a Green Hill-like styled level, and another piece of footage showed Sonic running around in this really cool space-themed area. Now, of course, when Sonic Mars was pitched, it got turned down pretty hard, and a lot of this got reworked into what is the most infamous canceled Sonic game ever made, which we will get to in a moment. Now, thankfully, this isn't where the story ends, as a fan created something called Project 32X, which is meant to be a revival of the Sonic Mars project, and it looks extremely promising. If you guys want to check out this project for yourself, it will of course be down in the description, so please go show Retro Dev some love, because I honestly think he has something really special here to bring an old project that was lost to time into the modern light. And dang it, I just think it looks really cool. It has so much charm, and I'm super excited to see what the future holds for Project 32X. Oh boy, we are finally halfway through the first section, and we're finally talking about the end-all canceled Sonic game, Sonic X-treme. Sonic X-treme was the most infamous canceled Sonic game ever, and it was going to be Sonic's first major 3D game for the Sega Saturn. Now, a lot of what Sonic Mars was that we previously talked about was actually reworked into Sonic X-treme, and there is a whole mountain of history and information related to this project that I cannot go over today. So we're mainly going to be hitting a lot of the highlights. Sonic X-treme was originally going to be released in Christmas of 1996, but it was eventually canceled in 1997. Now, with how much there is to go through, let's start bit by bit and first focus on plot. After Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Dr. Robotnik, also known as Eggman, would have created a Mega Death Egg that was so massive that was ripping planets from their orbit, causing them to orbit the now Death Egg. And now Eggman set his eyes on Sonic's world as he wanted it to be in his clutches. So now the player, slash Sonic, has to travel across all these mini planets, orbiting the Death Egg, and put a stop to his plans once and for all. Now moving on, there's gameplay. To put things in simple terms, Sonic X-treme was handed around to a lot of different development teams and saw a lot of different types of gameplay. For example, we had one where Sonic had a massive fisheye lens to create this cool planetary effect, where he was running around these small, almost terrarium-like levels that were pretty densely packed with not a whole lot of area to move. The objective was to just jump around and get to the exit of a level and then move on. Think of a more primitive version of Super Mario Galaxy. And honestly, that's probably the best way to describe Sonic X-treme. It was going to be the Mario Galaxy game for Sonic, but released on way older hardware. But between the absolute development hell that Sonic X-treme went to, with all of its reworks and engine changes, and so on and so forth, it sadly ended up getting cancelled. But thankfully, a lot of the prototypes, demos, and footage was preserved for years to come. And to add icing onto the cake, this is not where the story ends, thanks to fans. There was a project released back in 2018 for Sage by the developer known as XL2, one of the big boy programmers for creating homebrew games for the Sega Saturn. He created something called Sonic Z-Stream, which was meant to be a playable demo using a 3D model of Sonic without the fisheye lens for the Sega Saturn, and it played really well. Also, XL2 created another project using the Sonic Z-Stream engine where you actually could fight a metal Sonic boss fight, which is pretty cool. Sadly, he has stopped developing Sonic Z-Stream, but it shows some serious promise of what this could have been. And he's not the only one that was working on a project similar to this. Another major project created by Voxel was a complete package for Sonic X-treme, which added all the levels, a menu system, bosses, and level themes all into one massive package. It actually featured the fisheye lens as well as a fully playable and usable Sonic in a pretty much finished demo. You even got to go up against Fang the Sniper, or Knack the Weasel depending on who you are, in this really cool 3D environment boss fight. But with all that said, now it's just a waiting game until a fan can bring this game to its full fruition to where we can play the whole experience. And again, this video has only scratched the surface on what Sonic X-treme has to offer. I didn't even get a chance to look at all the canceled Mecha Sonics that we're gonna have for this thing. Like, oh my god, there's still so much more for this project. But if I talk about all of it, we'll be here all day. So let's finally move on. Well, if you guys thought that I was done talking about Sonic on the Saturn, you would be absolutely wrong, as Sonic had another title for this console, titled Sonic Saturn. Sonic Saturn was being developed alongside Sonic X-treme in between 1995 to 1996 by the Sega Technical Institute. The game ran on a unique 3D engine that was more realistic than the one that was used for Sonic X-treme, but it said that Yuji Naka did not like the prototype that was shown. So because of this, the engine that was used for Sonic Saturn would never be used to create a full Sonic game in the future. Now sadly, there really isn't much information aside from that, aside from a handful of screenshots, which shows mock-ups of Sonic running around this cool 3D environment with Metal Sonic shown here and there as well. And the only other major piece of information we have on this project was the special stages that were being developed that had Sonic in this pretty much pool table-like setup, where the objective was to hit these balls into a specific goal. Now, due to this game being canned so early in development, the team hoped to move this entire special stage concept over to Sonic 3D Blast Saturn port, but that also never ended up happening. And that's all there really is on Sonic Saturn. Aside from the screenshots that we've got and the concept art that was used, nothing more was ever shown or shared on this project, and it's kind of a shame. Though we might not know what exactly this project entailed, maybe one day we'll actually get to see the original pitch prototype demo so we can get an idea of what this game could have been like. But the fact that it never even got a chance or next to no information really sucks. Finally, this is the last title that was canceled for the Sega Saturn, though canceled is a bit of a strong word, so I'm technically cheating a bit. As we've already gone over 3 previous examples, Sonic never really had his own true blue 3D Sonic game. That wasn't until Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast. However, Sonic Adventure originally was planned for the Sega Saturn. A lot of work was put into this project for the Saturn to make this game work. But because of time constraints and the fact that the Saturn was a failing console, Sega wanted to move on to the Dreamcast and port what they had over to it. Now thankfully, unlike a lot of these other canceled games where a lot of the information on them or prototypes were lost to time, and it was up to fans to actually find them and preserve them, Sega actually ended up using the prototype version of Sonic Adventure on the Saturn in Sonic Jam. In Sonic Jam, there is something called Sonic World, which features Sonic running around a massive 3D space, and it's very impressive. As a kid, this was amazing to me, and the world is awesome. Rings to collect, you get to interact with Tails and fly around, and there are these cool little challenges that you can take on, and it's just super cool. Now at the time, nobody actually knew this, but this was the prototype build for the early version of Sonic Adventure for the Saturn. But since they didn't want to abandon all that they worked on, they brought it into Sonic World. Now, aside from this prototype, there was also concept art for Sonic Adventures while it was in development for the Saturn. And it honestly looks really cool and shows the genuine potential that this game had. And a part of me honestly wishes that we got this version. Don't misunderstand me, I love Sonic Adventure. It's probably one of, if not my favorite Sonic game of all time. But dang it man, I've always been a sucker for the Sega Saturn as well as old school classic 3D games. And if I was offered the ability to live in the timeline where Sonic Adventure released in its original state for the Saturn, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be pretty dang tempted. Now, for those that want to keep living in denial, just like me, we do have several options. For example, there are mods for Sonic Adventure that effectively demake the game with Saturn models for Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, as well as textures that fit the Saturn style. We also have Sonic Robo Blast 2, one of the most infamous fan games ever created, and one that's still in development today, that has tons of mods to do what's called Saturnify the game, with tons of Sonic Saturn themed mods. That creates levels, character models, and more, all themed around if a Sonic game was released on the Sega Saturn. So even if we never got Sonic Adventure on the Saturn as originally intended, we have tons of options to continue living in denial, and you know what? I'll take it. Okay everyone, we're over halfway through with the first major section of this list, and now we're going to take a step back from all the craziness and tackle a more unique as well as lighter topic, that being Sonic DS. Sonic DS was an unreleased Sonic game for the Nintendo DS. And a demo of this game was shown off during E3 back in 2004. The demo that was shown off was pretty simplistic, where you rub the stylus towards the bottom of the screen to increase Sonic's speed, all while collecting rings and jumping away from obstacles in order to maintain your speed. It also featured a unique 3D model specific for this demo, and honestly looks like a really cool, if not light demo, that could be a pretty cool time waster. And because of one reason or another, it got canned, and it wasn't until Sonic Rush that we finally got a Sonic game for the Nintendo DS. Now, yeah, that is pretty much it, but I do think Sonic DS did have a lot of potential going for it. I mean, we do have a game somewhat similar to the way this game is designed, that being Sonic Dash. Sonic Dash features multiple lanes where you can dodge between them, with obstacles and enemies to roll through and boss fights to engage with. And if Sonic DS followed the same general setup as Sonic Dash, I think it could have created a really unique game. Think of it, taking multiple paths, each of them having different lanes to avoid obstacles